Today we're going to learn a little bit about care and maintenance on inflatable boats and some easy things you can do to prolong the life of your boat. Number one, inflation. The working pressure of most inflatable boats is around 3 to 3.5 psi. And if you were to make a fist and extend your thumb and push in, you shouldn't be able to create a dimple larger than about the size of a $50. And the pressure, it's important because that's where the boat gets its rigidity. It's probably better to be a little overinflated than underinflated. Even though this boat, the working pressure is 3.5 psi, it would take probably 12 to 14 psi to break it. So even if we inflated it to 3.5 and we put it out in the sun, it's not going to heat up enough where it'll be a problem unless you had an existing problem. The other thing is, in these hot climates where we are here in South Texas, South Florida, it's really hard on the boats, whether they're Hypalon or PVC. And so we do recommend a cover if you can, and if a cover is not possible, there are products available, and one that we really like is called 303. And the reason we like this is it doesn't have any petroleum distillates in it. It's a water-based product. So what happens is it goes on, and I'll put a little bit on, it goes on wet, and you just wipe it and keep wiping until the water evaporates, and then it leaves a polymer on the boat. And it's like a sunscreen for the boat, and you can use this on your cars or any place where you would use a product like Armor All. And we don't recommend Armor All, and it's important that you don't use Armor All on inflatable boats, especially Hypalon boats that have glued seams, because it can attack the glue. But more importantly, it will leach into the fabric, and then if we ever have to come back, or you have to come back and do a repair, it'll be difficult to get it cleaned off and get the glue to stick. So with 303, we can cut that with a solvent, and then we can do a repair. Okay? A lot of people ask us about cleaning inflatable boats, and real simple stuff that we use. You can get it at any store. You can get Gojo hand cleaner with pumice, or you can find, this is a generic brand called Fast Orange, and you can get a little bit. It's got pumice in it, so it is abrasive, so you want to be careful not to overdo it. But a lot of these fabrics are textured, and there's small dimples, and we find that the pumice will reach into those dimples and it will clean the boat. It just takes a little bit of elbow grease. I'll clean a little area. You can see we're using a Scotch-Brite pad, by the way, and then we'll come back with paper towel if you got a little water. But I'm just going to wipe it just to show you how that comes off, and takes that. And then what we do is, after we get a spot cleaned, we'll come back with some 303 we'll put on, or there are some other products. There's one called Sea Glow or Island Girl that we'll use, and it helps bring back some of the shine, and both of these products are available at Triad Marine. We'll put a little bit of Sea Glow on. And this works better if you can leave it on, but we're just doing a short demonstration, so we're just going to wipe a little bit on so you'll get the idea. And there you go. You know, it's an old boat, so it's not going to come back all the way, but it does a pretty good job. And if you've got any questions, you can always reach us at www.triadmarine.com, or you can call us on our 1-800 number, 1-800-895-5060. Again, thanks for tuning in. My name's Mike Goforth, and we're Triad Marine.